Hello, Brightwater residents. My name is Lance Latane, and I am the engagement manager here at Brightwater Tuxedo here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I'm just going to read a bit of a disclaimer before we start our general fitness class. So these classes and what I say are not medical advice. Please consult with your medical health care professional team before making changes to manage your health. This presentation does not represent Brightwater's endorsement of products or treatment with disease management. This presentation is meant to provide general information only. If you have specific questions on how to manage your health for yourself or for others, please contact your professional healthcare team to make those changes. Okay, let's have some fun. So as I said, this is going to be roughly a 30-minute general fitness video. And so what you're going to need a chair. You're going to need some room around your chair and a little bit of space to move. And yeah, let's get going. Okay, I like to chart my fitness classes all the same way. Let's think of our posture. So what's good posture? That's our shoulders back. Align your chin with your spine. Let's close our eyes and focus on our breathing. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's open our eyes. We're going to do 4 big breaths, and as we do, we're going to raise our hands above our head. So here we go. Here's 1. And 2. Three. And 4. Okay, we're going to start a little bit of cardiovascular work here. If you start to feel a little bit dizzy or a little bit nauseous, don't stop. Just slow down. It's actually harder on the heart if you just stop all of a sudden. So just try and slow down, bring your heart rate down. Okay, let's start off with a march. March, 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 and march. March, march. Again, let's think of our posture, sitting up nice and straight. March, 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 and march. March, march. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's add our arms. March, march. Really pumping your arms here. The more body parts we have moving, the better it is for us. However, if all you can move is your legs, just move your legs. If all you can do is move your arms, just move your arms. It's not a contest. March, 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 and march. March, march. 8, 7, 6, 5. There's 4, 3, 2. Let's go wide and hold it there. So the legs nice and wide. Continue to pump your arms. March, 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 and march. March, march. Yeah, think of our posture. Let's put some smiles on our faces. Moving and exercise makes us feel good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go back to narrow. Hold it here. March, march. March, march. If you can keep up, that's great. If you need to slow down, just slow it down. We're going to try some high knees. Here we go. Up and up. Up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. March it out. March, march. Yeah, think of our posture. We're going to do that cycle one more time. We're going to do some wide marching. Back to narrow, some high knees. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go wide. Hold it here. March, march. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to narrow. Hold it here. Okay, here go those high knees. Up and up. Up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Oh, right on, team. Good job. March, march. Okay, no arms, just our legs, marching on the spot. From here, what we're going to transition into is that we're going to do some heel taps in front. So it's going to look like this. Tapping back and tapping back. Tap, back, tap, back. Tapping back and tapping back. Tap, back, tap, back. All right. If you need to go a little bit slower, just slow down. For those of you that need to work out a little bit harder, I've got a plan for you. But for now, let's just get into the groove of our heel taps out front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What we're going to do is we're going to do some bicep curls. Tapping back and tapping back. Tap, back, tap, back. As I said, for those of you that need to work out harder, what I'm going to ask you to do, you're just going to raise your arms up a little bit higher. That itself makes this harder to do. Tapping back and tapping back. Tap, back, tap, back. Everybody else, you can keep your arms down low. Think of our posture. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and no arms, just our legs. Tapping back and tapping back. Tap, back, tap, back. All right, so we're going to add some arms again. This time, however, we're just going to have our arms straight out in front of us, bringing them almost shoulder high. So it's going to look like this. Tapping back and tapping back. Tap, back, tap, back. All right, there you go. Again, if you find it too hard to do your arms and your legs, just do one or the other. Big thing is we just keep moving. So right now you're really going to notice your heart rate has gone up. Your breathing rate has gone up. And you're feeling good. All right. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and no arms, just back to our legs only. All right, so we're going to do both sets of arms, one right after the other here. We're going to start off with bicep curls, then do some straight arms. Counts of 8. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now back to straight arms. Here we go. Just shoulder height. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No arms. All right. Good job. So those are heel taps. We will be coming back to our heel taps. But for now, we're going to transition to some toe taps on the side. It almost looks like we're skating. So it's going to look like this. Tap and back and tap and back. Tap, back, tap, back. Again, think of our posture. Let's get those smiles on our faces. Our behavior will affect our emotions. So we do positive things, we'll feel good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So now what we're going to do, 2, and we're going to add both our arms, swaying back and forth. Tap and back and tap and back. Tap, back, tap, back. All right, there you go. For those of you that need to work out harder, you can have bigger steps to the side, or you can bring your arms up higher. Bringing your arms up higher makes it harder. Everybody else, let's just keep our arms down low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No, well, just one arm only. Tap and back and tap and back. Tap, back, tap, back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Another arm. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and no arms, just our legs. All right, way to go, way to keep up. Again, yeah, if you have a hard time keeping your arms and your legs moving together, don't worry about it. Just do one or the other. All right, let's add both arms again. Here we go. Tap and back and tap and back. Tap, back, tap, back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One arm only. There we go. Tap and back and tap and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Another arm. There we go. Tap and back and tap and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and no arms, just our legs. All right. Way to go, team. We've done some marching. We've done some heel taps and some toe taps. We're going to return back to marching. Here we go. March, 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 and march. March, march. Feeling good? Looking good. Again, think of our posture, nice and straight, big smiles on our faces. March, 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 and march. Let's add our upper body. Let's really drive those arms this time. March, 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 and march. March, march. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go wide and hold it there. March, march. There we go. If you find it hard, a little bit hard on your hip flexors here, you can just stay with narrow marching. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to narrow. Hold it there. March, march. March, march. All right, we're gonna try some high knees. Here we go. Up and up, up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's march it out. March, march. Yeah, our heart rate's kind of settled down now. We're working at the rate where it's a little bit difficult to talk. That's that sort of magic zone that we're looking for. We're going to try and keep our cardiovascular work here to about 20 minutes minimum. And then we're going to finish off this class with some stretching. March, march. All right, let's go wide. Hold it there. Of course, we have the other Brightwater exercise videos as well. We have one dedicated just to stretching and flexibility. It's called Stretch and Flex. And we have another one dedicated just to strength training. And for the strength training, what you're going to need is you're going to need some hand weights and your body weight, and that's it. We're going to have a good workout. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to narrow, hold it there. And high knees, up and up, up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Right on, team. Great effort. We're going to do one more set of wides, then high knees, and change it up to some heel taps in front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's go wide. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to narrow. Hold it there. And high knees. Up and up. Up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Okay, no arms, just our legs. And as I said, we're going to transition into some heel taps in front. Think of our posture, sitting up nice and straight, and here we go. Tap in, back in, tap in, back. Tap, back, tap, back. Feels good to change it up. Tap in, back in, tap in, back. Tap, back, tap, back. 8, 7, there's 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's add some of those bicep curls. Again, remember, if you need to work out harder, you're just going to raise your arms up higher. Everybody else can keep your arms down nice and low. Tap in, back in, tap in, back. Tap, back, tap, back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No arms, just our legs. All right, we're going to try those straight arms. So for those of you that need it a little bit easier, we're just going to keep our hands a little bit lower than our shoulders. But for those of you that need to work out harder, you're just going to raise your hands above your head. I'll do both. Here we go. Tap in, back in, tap in, back. Tap, back, tap, back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No arms, just our legs. And yeah, so for those of you that need to work out harder, it's going to look like this. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No arms, just our legs. All right, so yeah, you find whatever best for you. You find your Goldilocks. Not too easy, not too hard. Just right. We do want to challenge ourselves though. All right, we're going to do some more straight arms. Here we go. Your choice, above your head or in front. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to do bicep curls. Here we go. Tap and back and tap and back. Tap, back, tap, back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to straight arms. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bicep curls. Last time. Looking good, team. Looking good. Great effort. Again, think of your posture. Let's get those smiles on our faces. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No arms, just our legs. Whew, good workout. All right. So let's transition to some toe taps on the side. Here we go. Tap and back and tap and back. Tap, back, tap, back. Big breath in and out. Tap and back and tap and back. Tap, back, tap, back. We're going to add both arms here. And we're going to do one arm each. Here we go. Tap and back and tap and back. For those of you that need to work out harder, you can raise your arms up higher. Either higher like this, or above your head like that. Everybody else, let's just keep our arms down low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one arm only. There we go. Tap and back and tap and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Another arm. Tap and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and no arms, just our legs. All right. We're going to do another cycle of our arms here. Then we're going to slow things down and then finish off with a little bit of stretching. All right, here we go. Both arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one arm. Tap and back and tap and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other arm. Tap and back and tap and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, no harm, just our legs. All right, let's slow things down. Let's go to a march, just a nice slow march. Soft feet, slow march. Again, think of our posture. So the older we get, it's natural, it takes longer for us to speed things up. It also takes longer for us to slow things down. So I want to bring our heart rate down, our breathing rate down, but at all times, I want you to keep your head held high. March, 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 and march. Again, soft feet. Big breath in. March, 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 and march. Okay, let's transition some heel taps in front. Tapping back and tapping back. So yeah, we're just gonna do our legs. The more body parts we have moving, the harder it is. So right now we're trying to make it easier. Bringing our heart rate down and our breathing rate. Congratulations, you just had a really good cardio workout there. Tapping back and tapping back. All right, let's do a transition toe taps on the side, nice and slow and small. Small and slow. Tapping back and tapping back. So from now here, what I want to do is just tapping our heels, sitting up nice and straight. If you need to have a sip of water, please hydrate yourself. Tapping our heels, smaller and smaller movements, and tapping our toes. Okay, heels and toes, heels and toes. Everybody's feeling fine? Bet you're looking good. All right, sitting up nice and straight in our chairs. So we're gonna finish off with a little bit of stretching. Okay, the first thing I'd like us to do is just a shoulder check, looking over one shoulder. Nice and slow and easy. Let's bring our head to neutral, dropping our chin to our chest. Head to neutral, and let's look over our other shoulder. Just a nice gentle stretch. Head to neutral. We're going to drop one ear to our shoulder. Feel that stretch along the side of your neck here. Neutral, and other side. And neutral. Let's shrug our shoulders up and down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Up, hold it there, and down. Last time, up, hold it there and down. Shoulder rotations forward. See if you can get a full range of motion here. So as big a circle as you can make with your shoulders. And let's go backwards. Big shoulder rotations going backwards. Now what I want you to do is just open up your arms nice and wide. Keep your arms low, your hands low. We're just opening up our chest muscles, so our pectoralis muscles. What I want you to do is bring one arm across your body. Other hand's going to come up and grab your elbow and pull your arm in nice and tight to your body. So we're stretching out our deltoids, our shoulders here. If you have a bad shoulder and you have pain, please stop. We don't want pain. Soreness is different, but yeah, if you have pain, please stop. You can just do one arm. Okay, nice and wide. And let's bring the other arm across our body. Free hand comes up, grabs the elbow, pulling it in nice and tight, stretching our shoulders. And relax. We're not going to do the small muscles. We're just going to keep on the big muscles for today. As I said, there's a stretch and flex video all together, and there we stretch some of the smaller muscles. From here, what I'd like us to do is just arch your back like a cat. Nice and straight, neutral, shoulders back, line your chin with your spine, and arch your back one more time. And back. Just twisting in our chair, stretching out our abdominal region. Twisting one side, neutral, and twist to the other side. Neutral. Now what I'm going to ask you to do is just put one foot out in front, heel on the ground, toes are up in the air. I want you to stretch, pull your toes back towards your body. So we're stretching our calf muscles. Again, think of your posture, sitting up nice and straight. Always hold your head high. And relax, keep that foot out in front. What I'm going to ask you to do is reach out in front, but you're leading with your chin. Lead with your chin, hold your head high, continue to breathe. Keep breathing. And back. Other leg goes out in front, heel on the ground, toes up in the air. Now let's pull those toes back towards our body, stretching our calf muscles. Think of your posture. Relax, head held high, leaning forward with our chin. Keep that same leg out front. Continue to breathe. Okay, we're going to finish it off with just stretching our hips. What I'm going to ask you to do is cross your legs like this. If you cross your legs like this, you're going to pull your knees closer to your knee closer to your body. So we're stretching out the great big muscles that run over top our hip here. So this is one way to do it. Or if you have the flexibility, you can cross your leg like this. And with that, you're going to press down on your knee. I'm going to stretch my legs, my hips this way though. Sitting up nice and straight. Pull that knee in tight to our body. Oh, that feels good. Okay, uncross our leg, and let's crisscross the other way. Leg comes over top. I'm going to pull that knee closer to your body, so we're stretching out our hips here. Hold it there. Okay, let's finish off class the way I always do, sitting up nice and straight. We're doing 4 big breaths, raising our hands above our head. There's 1. Nice and slow. 2. 3. And 4. Eyes closed, focused on our breathing, focused on our posture. Opening our eyes. Great class, everybody. I really want to thank you for joining the Brightwater exercise class. And as I mentioned, yes, we do have a strength training video, so you can look for that one. We have a stretch and flex video, and we're also going to have a fall prevention and balance training video. All right, that's it for now. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.